Please tell me about the last appointment you had. What was it? Who did you make the appointment with?
Model answer. The last appointment I had was last Saturday. I met my friends near Heiwa Station in Daehangno to celebrate one of my friend's birthday. We went to a Chinese restaurant where we had made a reservation. While enjoying our meal, we chatted about all kinds of things. The birthday girl wanted to grab a beer, so we went to a pub. We surprised her with a birthday cake there. We were all so happy and had a great time together.
What do you normally do when you make an appointment? What do you have to consider? Please tell me about the steps that you take for the appointment. Model answer. There are several things I keep in mind when I make an appointment. First, I call the other person and we check each other's schedule. Second, we decide when and where to meet. Third, we normally decide what to do. Next, I always confirm the appointment again before hanging up. Finally, I send a text message the night before the appointment to remind that person. This way, I can keep my plans without much trouble. Have you ever experienced a situation in which you canceled an appointment due to some unexpected matter? What happened? When did it happen? Please tell me about your experience from beginning to end.
Model answer. It was a few years ago. My whole family planned a trip to Jeju Island to celebrate my parents' wedding anniversary. But the day before the trip, there was an emergency situation at work, and I could not join my family on the trip. My parents were very disappointed, but I had no choice but to cancel my airline ticket. I couldn't go with my family, but fortunately, the situation at work was resolved. Also, I was glad that my parents and other family members made good memories on the trip.
Sometimes you have to make an appointment. I also make appointments when I need to. Ask me 3 or 4 questions about the steps of my making appointments.
Model answer. You make appointments as well. Let me ask you a few questions about that. What kind of appointments do you usually make? What is your first consideration when making an appointment? Do you confirm in advance before your appointment? What do you do when you need to cancel your appointment? I would appreciate if you could tell me about this.
I met up with my friends in Hongdae. We'd made an appointment a long time ago, but we only just met yesterday. Last week, I had an appointment with my coworker to talk about a project. I had an important dinner appointment 2 days ago. My friend asked me unexpectedly if I was available to see her. I found out later that I had to go see my dentist that day. It was my parents' wedding anniversary, so we had a family gathering.
There are several things you should keep in mind when you make an appointment. You should always make an appointment beforehand. You should not make an appointment you can't keep. If there are any changes about the appointment, you have to let the other person know. You should show up on time.
My coworkers and I wanted to grab a few beers in the pub nearby our office. We had been waiting for so long for the movie, but we finally watched it. I wanted to prepare a great dinner for my family, so I cooked all day. We talk about how we've been and update each other on our lives. When I meet my friends, We always go to a cafe and shoot the breeze for hours. My family likes eating out, and we like to try exotic foods. My friend wanted to buy some new clothes, so we went shopping. The weather was nice, so we decided to walk along the Yangtze Stream. We don't like crowded places, so we prefer going to the suburbs.
I was having so much fun with my friends that I didn't realize how much time had passed. We had a blast at the party last night. We don't get to see each other very often, so whenever we meet, it always feels special. I had to work until late, so I couldn't keep my appointment. I try not to make formal dinner appointments on weekends because I want to enjoy my weekend.